My name's Celine Kim, and I got a lot to say by my friend Lindsey Massey, who I'm introducing today. When I first learned I was going to be introducing Lindsey back in August, I had the brilliant idea to do a little poem for her. But as November 25th got closer and I realized I lacked creative writing skills, I scratched that idea. So sorry to Lindsey, and you're welcome to everyone else. I wanted to do this special intro for Lindsey because of the special place she has in both mine and the class of 26's hearts. One word I would use to describe Lindsey is real. Everything she does and says comes from her heart. Her thoughtfulness, humor, and joy is purely authentic, and she never fails to spread her love to those around her. I'm glad to have spent the past 5 years with her, filled with Miss Lytle geometry, pasta making, and nasty Sonic coffee. I know she has so much to share, so now I give you Lindsey Reese Massey.
Who is your role model? This is a question that somehow comes up more often than you might think. A role model is someone whose behavior you admire and who you strive to be more like. When asked this question, I would usually say someone like my mom or one of my Young Life leaders without giving it much thought. However, after reflecting on this question, I discovered that my true role model is my younger sister, Kate. Kate has a very loud personality, and she doesn't hesitate to make it known. In fact, her contact name in my phone reads as the unreasonably loud one. My family likes to joke that she has 2 volumes, loud and off. Not only is her voice loud, it is also distinct. There have been countless times where I'd be sitting in my class, minding my own business, when all of a sudden I would hear Kate's voice booming through the hallways, and then with a sigh I would exclaim to my class, "Yep, that would be Kate." Later at home, when telling Kate of these occurrences, instead of feeling bad about the fact that she might be disrupting all the classes on the floor with her loud voice, she just laughed at me as if she were proud of her disruption. There's no hope in getting Kate to be quieter. Trust me, I've tried. Having Kate change the way she talks is like having her change who she is. Kate is always unapologetically herself, and that's what I admire most about her. Last year for Halloween, Kate's friend group decided that they wanted to dress up as fairies. Now, Kate wasn't too excited about this costume because in her mind it was boring and unoriginal. Kate truly embodies saying, "Why blend in when you were born to stand out?" So instead, that Halloween, amongst her friends in cute dresses and glittery wings, Kate stood out with her pointy nose and half head of hair, dressed as the one and only Gargamel from Smurfs. Now, if you thought Kate was even remotely upset that she didn't match the rest of her friend group, you would sadly be mistaken. In fact, she was too busy running around mimicking Gargamel's evil laugh to even think about it. And if you thought that there's no way that Kate could one-up her costume from last year, once again you would be mistaken. For this Halloween, Kate came to school dressed as one of those obnoxiously loud rubber chickens. While I didn't particularly enjoy listening to her squeak the 20 rubber chickens she got for her costume repeatedly for a week straight, I knew that she was having the time of her life. Now, this is not to say that I don't also look up to my older sister Lauren and my younger brother Charlie. Kate just ironically happens to be my role model. Even though she is younger than I, she inspires me every day. She motivates me to be my authentic self, and she shows me that it's okay to be the one that stands out. She demonstrates how to find the joy in little things, such as our car rides to school every morning and our hugs in the hallway. And finally, she encourages me not to let anyone or anything get in the way of having fun. I believe that everyone can learn a little something from Kate. We often hold back from expressing who we truly are because we're afraid of what others might think of us. Whether it's participating in the latest fashion trend or sticking to what's considered the norm, we tend to filter our personalities. I love Kate because she's herself. In the same way, the people close to you love you for who you truly are. Don't be afraid to live as your authentic self because there might be someone who looks up to you as a role model because of it. Kate, you've always wanted a little sister speech, so here it is. Thanks for being my role model for the past 16 years. You're the Gargamel to my Smurfette and the Ricky to my Cleo. There's no one I would rather share a room with, and I don't know what I'm gonna do without having you by my side next year. Never stop being the creative, funny, joyful, loving, and beautiful person you are because that's the person I admire most. I love you. Thank you.